Yeah, welcome back to DXB today, serving up a real treat for you this evening as we take a closer look at Dubai's extraordinary dining scene in all its guises, from fine dining to fast food, by way of some of the extraordinary talents that, of course, applying their trade here at the moment. And joining us now is a chef who has a story for every single dish that he serves. Please welcome Chef Couve, the culinary consultant at Dubai Culture Arts Authority and the founder of Couve's Secret Suppers, who's joined us live here in the studio. Good to have you with us.
Thank you very much for having me.
I suppose there's only one place to start here, and that's the starters, the amuse-bouche, if you like. I mean, you mentioned that every single dish that you serve has a story behind it, but what about your story? Because, you know, you're a global citizen, you've got the opportunity to basically ply your trade anywhere in the world. Why Dubai?
I started off here as an architect, so that's what brought me here. So I'm by qualification, I'm a chef. I'm an architect, and by experience became a chef as well. So I think Dubai has it was always ripe for these beautiful cultural opportunities where you could somehow give everybody this experience that brings everybody together. Because we're all from different cultures, it makes sense to do a truly multicultural thing. I come from London, so multiculturalism is like almost like a very common, it's a very normal thing for us. So that's sort of a
Could you have done what you're doing in any other city in the world or not?
For sure, London. I'm quite sure I could have, but
it would have been
the kind of support that I've had here in terms of the people, in terms of the government, in terms of the culture, my Emirati brothers and sisters, like it's that is phenomenal. I don't think I'd have that anywhere else.
Chef Couve, I actually went to your supper club about 10 years ago, right when you started. And how do you feel like it's evolved, you know, over the years to where you are right now?
I remember that so well. Because that was me sort of like washing the dishes as well as preparing the food too, like 10 years back. But back then, like of course it seemed like the supper club thing would not go anywhere at all. It would probably remain just a small little thing, and then. Now it's a beautiful it's become a beautiful mode of storytelling, right? Like, and everybody finds the time to tell stories of their own cultures. I get this opportunity to tell stories of many other cultures as well. So I can only see it growing bigger and bigger, to be honest with you.
So Chef, I also have been to one of your supper clubs, and I've got to say, absolutely magical, amazing experience. I mean, I think we had a blast, and I really want to know, what do you think makes your supper clubs stand out?
I think it's the people, really. You have to carry that sense of adventure, like you did, to try something completely off the piste. You know, like so your general thing would be, okay, let's go to a restaurant, and you know what's expected essentially. But then you came for a mystery menu, came for a mystery dining experience with people you didn't know. So I think credit goes to you. So what makes it special is the people. What keeps them coming is the stories, I suppose, because I think. You know, that thing of when you feed children, you say, oh, this is not a broccoli, it's a little tree. So that sort of thing stays with us, no matter how old we are. And I think being an adult and bring to grown up is just I think there's no reason to not be told stories and not be given a world of imagination and such. So I think that's what keeps people coming, and that's what I enjoy doing.
Yeah,
as well.
and in addition to that, the food is incredible, and your tablescapes are absolutely stunning. So for me, they were the real standouts for me when I came and attended.
Well, Chef, unlike Yusra and Amy, I have not experienced your stuff, so I'm waiting for my invite. Or I need to actually invite you to my house and host it with my friends, don't I?
Okay, done. Anything.
Well, you know, Yusra's been talking about how cuisines are no longer restricted by boundaries with countries and certain cultures. Chefs are experimenting a lot more, and I noticed you're doing that quite a bit, aren't you? Because you have so many different themes and so many different menus, right? Yeah. How many menus do you have?
280.
Oh my goodness! I don't know how you even keep track of those. So what's inspiring you lately? What are you venturing out and trying?
So actually, I stick to cultures. There are 12 menus per se every year, and we explore culture each month essentially, and none of them have to be related to me. So, for instance, we just finished in September. We finished our Palestinian menu. Before that, we did a Caribbean menu, so the idea is to explore just almost make the world a little bit smaller in that way, because I imagine like somebody will sort of meet somebody who's from, I don't know, from Egypt, and perhaps know about a story that I told about an Egyptian sort of food thing, and they might just strike a conversation, and that might bring them a bit closer together. That was the sort of intention. Of course, the research process is a bit sort of long and arduous, but I do enjoy it. I need to know the stories in and out completely so that I can tell that story as authentically as possible.
So people know you as the OG Supper Club chef. How does it feel knowing so many others in Dubai kind of got inspired by you and followed in your footsteps to make their own supper clubs?
Humbling, so humbling, because it's so beautiful to see that it's what started as simply a yearning to connect people over food, to simply sort of show to people that this is the true culture of Dubai, that people share, people are willing to share their cultures, their stories, that would be me, and then other people at the table were willing to share their life experiences all together on the table. This started as a thing. I never imagined that it would become a thing at all, but today it is. Like I believe like it's like 80 to 90 supper clubs now. It's just so it's so humbling, and I'm so in a way sort of low key sort of proud as well that we're all sort of doing this together. It's making also it has generated for lack of better terms, an educated diner as well, a person who really is aware of cultures and stories and things and what you expect, and they're always sort of they have an ear for storytelling too. So that's just beautiful.
How do you stay humble though, especially in a city that sort of demands bigger and better and bigger collaborations and come on, I'm going to put you in a massive mall, etc. How do you sort of stay true to your roots?
Well, I live under a rock, so that helps. I think I'm also curious to always speak to other chefs and know their experiences and things. But then I think I spend so much time for myself. How I center myself is a very important sort of my spiritual practices, my general practices with music and such. I think these are things that keep me centered. But also my kitchen, like it's my zen. It's my food is my language, so like, and I have no other sort of way to express myself. So I love being in the kitchen. And I think that's what really you use the smallest sort of most menial tasks will keep you humble, I feel.
So what's next for you, chef?
I think so this month we changed the menu. So this month we're exploring something that's from my heritage, from my culture, from Rajasthan. It's a Rajput menu, and then next month we move on to a coastal menu. So so many stories actually happened because so much food actually happened because through this trade route, through Silk routes, people traveled to different coasts, and that's what we will sort of explore in November. But it's all super exciting times. Yeah, really chuffed.
Amazing.